hello everyone.
Whoa, that was
Welcome
really
back
loud.
to the podcast of stuff. Well, I mean,
You
from like
yelled.
where I was
Yeah.
to like
All
actually
right,
start.
let's just... Sitting watching JoJo stuff.
Just start the episode. Hello. Hey man, you got to put on the energy, which is like I'm mustering all that I can because I've just been tired all day. I mean,
America's gonna be tired for the next 4
all right,
years.
well, yes. It was a combination of that and just the weekend fucked me with sleep schedule.
Completely understandable.
We were up till like what 4 or 5 a.m. on Sunday.
It was 4
morning?
o'clock, but it was actually 5 o'clock.
Yeah, it was like we got an hour more sleep, but like that when we went to sleep didn't really help.
And boy,
Yeah.
was I up wide-eyed and bushy-tailed at 8 o'clock.
You.
I was just like, why?
I
once?
I envy you, but like am also like jealous of that at the same time. Cause like, yeah, that has to suck. What you were like, 4 hours of sleep, 3 hours of sleep, somewhere
Yep.
around there. But I wish I could have the ability to just wake up at 8. It would make my career so much easier.
But see, I wish I could have the ability to sleep past 8. Because some days BG's just waking up at like 12, 1 o'clock. I'm like, how?
Fuck you, body.
Just what? Just stay down.
Stay down, Rock. I can't. Oh, man. So yeah, actually, just for the beginning of this episode, DA sent me this wonderful picture to illustrate the election in general. So it's Trump and Clinton as JoJo characters with stands. And correct me if I'm wrong, you said Trump's was the wall.
Yes.
And then Clinton's was...
Sweet Little Lies.
Sweet Little Lies.
Now, there's also descriptions of powers, which I neglected. And they're actually really good.
Go.
Trump's creates invisible barriers around the opponent that slowly closes in as fear rises. Which I love.
This.
And Sweet Little Lies, it has the ability to delete things that are not in direct sight of other humans. Those are such JoJo powers. It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's a very, very good little picture.
Oh, yeah. Great artwork, too. Lots of talented people. So, yeah, we'll just get the presidential talk out of the way. So, yeah, Trump won. That was the thing.
Our president has had a main storyline at WrestleMania.
Mm-hmm. Is it? I believe I saw the article. This is the first president to be also in the WWE Hall of Fame.
Oh, he is. I forgot.
I did love your tweet, the retweet that you had last night, whereas
I did a
Bernie
couple,
Sanders.
So I don't know.
The Bernie Sanders one was like,
Oh.
"Fuck on, Bernie Sanders is cashing in."
That made me laugh really hard. He got a really nice Photoshop of him running with the briefcase.
Money in the bank.
Very funny.
So, yeah, like I will say I voted for Clinton. That was not the candidate that I wanted. Bernie Sanders was the candidate that I wanted.
But
Didn't happen.
But
obviously,
lesser of two evils.
And so I just kind of went with what my gut said. In all honesty, I didn't really like any of the candidates. Just as speaking honestly, it was just like
if you to vote,
yeah, I saw everything that everybody was saying, and I took it all in. I could understand the back and forth, but like for me, I want my president to be someone you can look up to on a moral compass. Mm-hmm. And Trump did not fit that bill for me.
At all.
Gary Johnson, could have, but then I look at the second tier of that, which is actual policies and stuff like that, and he was not. How did he lose the server password? Ralph lost the server password.
Of course he did.
Because, like, he has the message history. Hold on 1 second. There we go. But yeah, just that's who I voted for. Obviously did not win, and just have to see how this presidency goes. I put a post on Facebook today just because, as a lot of people wanted to say something, and I gave my 2
User
cents.
entered your channel.
All right, there we go.
There he is.
Sorry about that. It's been a bit of a day for a lot of friends. I went to go eat.
Okay. Yeah, we are currently talking about the presidential election.
You mean the massive shit
And-
show? Yeah.
And I was just saying how I posted my thoughts on social media and stuff today. And mostly it's just love, don't hate is my view. And that's really all I got to say about the matter.
I have
If anybody else.
a very tentative, negative feeling, wait and see attitude, because I know it's gonna be on the negative side, but people are really blowing this a little bit out of proportion.
I mean, it depends on the group you're aligned with. That pretty much dictates your feelings on this.
Sure.
So, like, you have a certain status as a minority, and then there's also the LGBT crowd who has different feeling on this, and then there's the SJWs on Tumblr who have a certain feeling about this.
But
It's just a matter of where you're viewing your where you're viewing the reactions to this, essentially.
But it
It's-
sucks that he's in. Absolutely,
yeah.
because he had all those statements and feelings and whatnot. But he's not just gonna get in office and day one be like, gays are illegal. No. Because first off, presidency doesn't work like that. He can't just make a law. It goes through a bunch of other people, and that's a very loud clicking.
Yeah, Ralph,
Yeah,
you'll
yeah,
have to
it is.
refrain. You have to refrain from the keyboard on podcasts.
No. I actually completely spaced out there for a second. My bad. I'm usually have my laptop open right next to me, and I just immediately started typing I was going to do something for the Facebook page. My bad. I will wait.
I already posted something on
Oh,
Facebook,
did you?
so it's good. Yes.
Alright.
But yeah, I mean, like, there's a reason there's checks and balances in the government, and yeah, it's interesting seeing the just some of the different things out there, like the millennial vote and how that looked was very telling
Yep.
of the younger generation's feelings on the subject. But yeah, it's time will tell. There's actually a really good quote I saw on on Twitter of this. It was like this game designer who is a cancer survivor. Here we go. It's like I've heard you have cancer 3 times. How do you move forward? What does tomorrow look like? What do you do today? I know the feelings. So here's what you do. Get through the next few days. You do things because you need to do them. You play the role of yourself. After a bit, you realize you're still alive and without a shred of triteness. That's where there's life. There's always hope. You're keenly aware of what really matters in those days. You act instinctively to bring people and pets you love close. It's a quiet time. And then when you're ready, you step back out and you fight. You don't just fight cancer, you fight for what you love and what you believe. It's okay if you feel today is nothing is possible. It's not your fault. You're not defeated. Soon enough, you'll stand up and fight again. And it's a telling quote for more than anything in life. So yes, it is not the end of the world. There have been presidencies out there that historically have been bad. And
Oh yeah, no, we've had a pretty okay run for a good while now. So I mean, we were bound to get one that was,
Oh yeah.
garbage
And
tier.
for all we know, for whatever reason or another, it might not be bad. There is that possibility.
That's why I said wait and see.
Yep. So, and I feel like that's the attitude we gotta take. I saw a bunch of posts where it's like, oh man, there's gonna be a massive punk band revival now. that Trump's
Yeah.
in office."
Yeah.
So, and seeing the awareness of young people go up in politics because of this, I think there will be benefits to this, even if we can't see them yet.
Well, I mean, the benefits are already kicking in because even as of last night during the whole thing, a lot of commentators online, even CNN were commenting that, as he kept getting more and more electoral votes, they were saying, we've been discussing what's the Democratic camp going to look like after this? And essentially the moment that Trump really got his lead, they were like, so yeah, we might be seeing, the Sanders Warren camp start taking a very aggressive role in reforming the Democratic Party. And then when he won, the discussion immediately went to, so that's going to start like tomorrow. And that's essentially, it's not wrong from what I'm seeing. Bernie's already posting a lot of stuff. It's basically, this is going to, what's the
Kindle.
Be the ember under the ass of a lot of people. Because I already saw, what was it? Another Democratic senator thing posted, and it was on, of course, some news site network. I think CNN retweeted it or something like that. And it said that if you are a Democratic senator, congressman, or representative, and you did not wake up today ready to do everything you can to make sure that the things that are right are going to be done right, and if they're ready to fight back tooth, nail, blood, sweat, and tears against everything that is wrong, get out of the way and let the rest of us do our job, because now we have to step up and get this done. So it's like, people are already, like, who are in government are saying, we're not going to roll over and die for some sick injustice. It's not going to happen. Breathe a sigh of relief. But also, there are others that are going to want this to happen. So this is going to be a battle. It's going to be. It's not going to be clean. So we just got to kind of, like I said, wait and see how this plays out, because the Trump we saw last night at the acceptance speech was very reserved.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he kind of ignored the hat in the glass box he had all night, the Make America Great Again hat. Like, that was definitely a prop set for when he thought he was going to lose. And he won, and he ignored the hat. So that's what, you know what I mean?
Yep.
And he complimented Clinton. He didn't immediately, jump on the wagon of all his fans and say, yeah, I'm gonna throw her in jail tomorrow, guys. Get ready for fucking some good old Gestapo shit. No, he didn't do that. So, I mean, again, just gotta see what happens.
Yep. For sure. So, on another note, actually, if you look at the stream right now, Ralph, DA sent a really cool picture. I still have it up.
I saw.
Of Trump and
stands.
Clinton stands.
Oh no! Have you seen the video yet of what's his name posted it? I don't know if you guys follow him. Hold on. Keep talking. Sorry.
Well, actually,
there we go. Sorry, my bad. Again, you guys can keep talking, but this video was posted literally this morning, and it's already got 200,000 views, almost 150,000 views. It's do you ever see the Brexit video, the Brexit AMV? Well, the same guy who did that essentially made the U.S. election results anime edition video. It's actually fucking hilarious.
Okay.
So.
Take a look at that after.
Yeah.
So I have a question for you.
Who?
How are you feeling right now?
Me?
Yes.
A lot better than I was on Sunday, yesterday, and Monday and Tuesday. I have been sleeping. If I'm not in class or don't have to do homework, I've been sleeping and guzzling orange juice.
So it's been multiple days.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was not a hangover. Trust me, I don't get those.
So you were very, very drunk.
Oh, I was very, very drunk. But yeah, I don't get hangovers.
I had a friend like you in college. It was my freshman roommate, actually. He was on a straight edge kick, and my one friend got him drunk. And he, like you, is a drunk that won't shut the fuck up. He will just keep talking and keep talking and keep talking. And like for me, so we're in a hotel. It was Yomacoma's last weekend. For those of you that don't know, and we obviously were in a hotel room. When I am preparing to get to bed, that's like my me time. I don't like to be bothered. I don't like to be ignored. I will just watch some stuff on my computer and then go to sleep. We're sharing a bed. Ralph is just laying next to me like, hey, you want to talk about this? Want to talk about that? Want to talk about this?
Ruby, though.
Hey,
Ruby.
hey, we should really plan for the con that we're thinking of doing. And like, what do you think about this? What do you think about that? I'm like, Ralph, it's like 8 months away. I'm not thinking about it until next year.
5 in the
But,
morning.
like, what's your opinion? I'm like, I'm not thinking about it. I have no opinion, Ralph. It's like, you guys start thinking about this stuff. I'm like, no, you don't.
I mean, you do.
And then just going back and forth, trying to load video. Why isn't the video loading? Why isn't the video loading? Why isn't the video loading? Like, I don't know, Ralph. He's like, well, yes, I've refreshed it, Ralph. And then
It wasn't. You're exaggerating a little bit, but essentially along those lines.
what was the Detroit? How are you getting home in Detroit or
He
something?
goes, hey, so GA, when are you guys' buses coming? What? Yeah, you're back to Detroit. Like, what? And then, oh. And then I just didn't let him forget about that for a
No,
while.
you didn't. I admit that was funny. That was my drunk moment.
And so but I've learned, like, once it got to a point where I'm just like, okay, I need him to shut the fuck up right now. It was just like, the video wasn't loading, so I'm like, all right, fuck it. Slam the laptop. I'm like, I'm going to bed. Good night, Ralph. He's like, well, you're going to bed? I'm like, yes, I'm going to sleep. Good night. And that shuts him up. Although, at that point, the sickness was kicking in, so there's a lot of trips to the bathroom.
Yep. It definitely brought down my body's ability to be, level.
Well, how much tequila? You drank like
No,
a third of a tequila bottle?
not even that much. It was maybe like 3 shots left,
Okay.
which is nothing compared to what I usually drink from a tequila bottle. So
And also, that beer was not that strong.
No.
Just throwing that
no,
out
it
there.
wasn't. That's what I'm saying.
Like 4.
I was definitely getting sick, so the alcohol got to me stronger than it would have normally. That is a thing. I have watched it happen many, many a time for people who are sick or getting sick and they drink and they get drunk a lot faster than normal. So that was kind of when I kind of like really woke up out of the stupor when I got home. I was like, oh, you know what? That makes sense. And
Yeah, you were
I was bad.
not in a good way.
No,
I essentially, once we got to the con on Sunday, and I just kind of parked Ralph in one of the AMV rooms. I'm like, okay, you stay here. I'll be back. I just want to do a few things and not have to walk at 0.2 miles an hour.
yeah. I
He's
mean,
like,
I just kept like putting my head down, falling asleep, picking my head up. Oh, he's gone. Putting head down, picking head up. Oh, he's there again. Putting head down. Wait, why is there a water bottle next to me?
Yeah, I wanted to go to the Team 4-star booth to see if Howard was there to congratulate him on the role in Ruby, but he was not. As HBI 2K put it, he went back to school like a bitch.
Wait, what?
Howard, the guy who did Eren Yeager for
Oh,
Attack on
yeah,
Titan
yeah,
Bridge.
yeah.
Yeah, I wanted, because he's in Ruby, and I wanted to say, like, hey, congrats on getting a pretty good role in Ruby. And yeah, HBI 2K is like, yeah, he went back to school like a bitch. It's like, I see. But yeah, did that, got some food, talked with Nate for a while, and then Nate came in and consoled you a little.
Yeah, he was like, yeah, well, at least now I know what the con plague is for this year, and I'm like, pray to God you don't feel like this.
No, you were more like,
dude. I was
that hurt my throat.
I was cold. I was
Good.
cold. I was shivering, and I had like 4 layers of clothes on. I was in such a bad way on that Sunday, and that ride home, I can't stress enough how bad it actually was. It was, I got home, crawled into bed, and missed my first class the next day. That's
It's not even like con travel story worthy. It's just like it sucks.
no, it was just I was sick. It's like I was uncomfortable the whole time. I kept having to fight the urge to puke, which thank God stopped like before I got home, but that feeling in my gut stayed.
Mhm.
But I just guzzled orange juice and whatnot. Eventually, I just felt better. I actually really felt a lot better this morning, but now I have really bad body aches. That's like the one thing that is remaining, I think, from what I had, because it just.
Yeah.
I'm just
Well, let's
glad
go-
I kicked this quick enough because I
Yeah.
don't have time to be like sick for long.
But let's talk about the positives of Youmacon, or just other stories in general. Let's start off right off the bat with so I'm no longer the Wars champion.
Whew.
Wake
I-
me
Oh,
up
can't
inside.
wake up. Save me.
Yeah, in layman terms, I beat myself.
Yeah.
So
Yeesh.
that's the only person who can beat me is me. So fuck the rest of
Ladies.
you. Yeah.
Off by a second. Oh, that is.
That's what the ladies say
painful.
too. But yeah. So the theme for this year was so the sources were it was a 3-person battle royale. It was One Punch Man, ReZero, and Ore something or other. What's it called?
What?
The third source, Sailor Death source.
Oh, Umoto? No. With the
It's the one where the
Kagurumi.
girl pretends to be popular and then
Umaru?
she
No.
is
Damn
something
it.
along those lines. But
If I
anyway,
look up on my keyboard, if I look at my computer right now, you're just gonna hear like the thunderous typing.
I could probably just open the Vegas project or actually I have the sources on my desktop. Hold
Yeah,
on.
then just click the fucking thing.
But excuse me. The secret source was the Harlock 3D movie,
It's Umaru-chan.
Umaru-chan. And the theme was a poorly made motivational video.
It
So-
was our contest to lose, essentially.
So I took that as, it starts off motivational, then becomes not. Ralph had an idea, but then had to scrap it 15 times because his computer sucks, his laptop sucks, as is the norm. And then Sailor Death took that
I'm
and
gonna
the literal
mask a
editing.
bunch. Sure,
Yeah.
that's a good idea.
Actually,
I'm on
no.
a time crunch.
Pretty much, my whole idea was exactly what Sailor Death did, except without changing the bitrate and actually, having a little bit. But the sound I had didn't want to work in Vegas for some reason. It just flatline MPEG'd in there, MP3'd. And then I was like, okay, I can do this then. Nope, that didn't want to work either. And I was sitting there like, half the things I downloaded specifically to win this, just decided to say no.
You didn't have a converter?
No, I don't have converters for anything.
Yeesh.
I hardly ever have this problem, and when I do, it's only when I start using a computer. But I just forgot, I guess, that this computer has been going down the drain all year, and I haven't really edited anything new in a while on it. So when I tried to grab these sources from that MP4, that YouTube to MP4 thing that Mike suggested, it didn't.
I didn't suggest shit. You didn't
did
hear it.
Too.
You didn't
I'm
hear
like,
it.
Mike, how do I rip shit off the internet for the show?
Lies.
And you're like,
Lies.
oh, use this. Okay. So
Lies.
I don't know who to believe.
I didn't
Instead of
say
grabbing
use
the
this,
video,
I just said
changed
search.
it to an MP3 format so I can actually use it in the war without it being a video. Nope, it doesn't work. Thanks, Mike. I'm not really blaming you, but fuck you. So
I said search. I didn't say actually use anything.
you typed something in and it was the first thing that came up, so I figured, okay, fuck it, Mike must mean this, because it was literally what you typed in,
And
was
that is
what it
your
was called.
assumption. That is not
Oh,
fact.
that sounds like you were lazy, pro.
No, it was Mike said just use YouTube to MP4. You're fine. Just grab the videos like that. And I'm like, oh, okay.
I'm not saying where I got some of my stuff, but all my crap worked fine. I'm just saying.
Yeah, well, whatever. I don't really care that I lost. It was a lot of fun either way, because
Oh, you fucking died when my video popped up with 59 seconds.
Oh my god.
He fell to the floor, and then like he's like, Mike, help me back up. And I'm like, no.
Stay down
Screw
there.
you.
It's your
I
house
was
now.
I was sitting on the stage next to like Nate, Sailor Death, and all them, and then Nate just says, "Yeah, you know, this was an open and closed thing," until I reminded him that there was the time limit of a minute. And then I looked at Mike. I'm like, "No way." He's like, "So, after being defeated by 1 second difference, pop, I'm on the ground. I'm wheezing. What's his name said Julia said my face was completely red." I was just done. I'm like, Mike, 1 second. One.
Yep.
I knew I didn't have a chance at this, but damn, you had it in 1 second.
For me, with me beating myself, I could have sworn that my timeline when I had it highlighted for render said longer. Obviously, I was wrong. And it's to the point where when we went to Pizzapopolis and I took the pizza back to our room, before I left the room, plugged the flash drive back in, and I needed to see that time.
I just have
for myself.
I just need to know.
Like, I'm like, because I didn't actually ever see it, the file with the length on it, and then I looked at it and I was just like, motherfucker. And so, like, here's one thing too. I lost by technicality. I lost, but one thing I talked to Nate about it afterwards is I would really prefer my footage be an MP4 next time.
Yeah.
Or I just figure out what the fuck is wrong with Xvids on my computer, because Xvid codecs on my computer chug in Vegas. I don't know why, but like I will click somewhere on an episode in the timeline and it takes like 5 to 6 seconds for the picture to show up.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that added up over 2 hours. It's probably like 15-20 minutes.
Yeah. That's why when I do the wars, convert stuff before, if possible. There's been times where it was not possible.
Yeah, I tried doing something really quickly, but it didn't end up working. But yeah, like
the vid was good.
Theoretically, with more time, I could have seen, oh shit, this isn't long enough.
Or you could have just let that swag stay just a little bit.
Everyone said, Mike, one more swag. One more swag.
Oh, I'm aware of the many things that could have happened, but it didn't. I'm very much debating going back again. If we get like a hotel room like that and stuff, and I can just park the computer, like I think a big thing, like especially with how busy we're getting at cons now, I feel like we need to have an expectation of we're just not gonna record video game shit anymore or anything at cons.
Yeah.
Just because we're getting too busy for it. Sadly. When it's like the Columbus cons and all my shit's set up, it's a little easier. But like, especially with YomaCon, where like I have to bring a bunch of shit, or any of us have to bring a bunch of shit in order to record. And that way I can just park my computer at Nate's at the FAT, and then I wouldn't be as opposed. And I've actually looked into like more travel-friendly computer builds over the last few days. I don't think that will happen before YomaCon comes around again, but looking at it, like cases with handles,
yeah,
would be nice. But yeah, I do really love how my video came out, though.
Oh
Yeah,
no, it was
very good.
I'm extremely happy with it. I'll be putting it up on YouTube pretty soon. Just haven't had the time to put it up yet. And yeah, so that was the Wars.
It was fun. It was definitely fun.
It was a lot of fun.
Great theme.
Oh, actually, one of the funny things to come out of the Wars. So when Nate's introducing all of us, he introduces Sailor Death and then Ralph, and then as he's introducing me, of course, I'm being a fucking ham, and like I stand up, get the belt, hold it over, then I decide to stand on the chair on the stage and hold the belt up, and he's like, and our champion, Lone Saiyan, winner of the child pornography award.
Nate
and then like just because like, and then I held the belt even higher. I'm just like, yeah.
Yeah, that's what you do. You own
And
it.
then,
You just
own
swung
it.
it around your head like a helicopter.
And then, so then he's going through like, oh, here's videos by all the challengers. So he shows the video that Sailor Death has in the contest right now, I believe, or had in the contest. And then he showed the Cowboy Bebop video of Ralph's. And I was thinking he was either going to show Baboom or he was going to show Low Tone Intolerance. And then he's like, and here's our champions video. Boom, 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 bow, bow,
Saiyan
bow.
Stray.
He showed Saiyan Stray. He showed the baby penis.
That's right.
And like Ralph and I both immediately started laughing. It was good music to edit to. Like I was jamming out on stage. I hadn't heard that song in a while, so I was just
Yeah.
like, oh, I forgot I love this song. Yeah, as far as I could tell, the show went off really, really well with all the stuff. Actually, apparently, when we went to go get food, Kelly and a bunch of our editing friends from OhioCon and MatsuriCon were there in the audience, and Adam as well. The MatsuriCon AMV head was there.
Yep.
It was good to see Adam. And they were competing in like the guessing game where they play a and B, and then they guess videos and stuff, or guess what anime and sources were in it. And apparently, at some point in that whole thing, they played Baboom.
Yeah.
And Kelly texted me. She's just like, "Fuck my life." Like they're playing it again.
Make it stop. We're tired of
I-
Baboom.
I can't help that it's catchy as shit, man.
Ugh.
But the contest itself, the AMV contest, had a lot of great videos.
Oh yeah.
I need to actually find that Sound of Severus video now that I'm remembering it.
Yeah, I'm actually trying to
Because-
find Julius's video, the Amaru-chan one, the
Yeah,
suicidal
well-
tendencies.
Mm-hmm.
I really want that one.
I'm not sure if he really uploads all that much.
He doesn't really. He might be on the org.
I mean,
I'll have to check that out.
maybe. Excuse me. What else happened? We watched the hentai competition,
Oh
or the
my
adult
God.
18 plus competition. There's a video and Kelly posted, or Amber posted a Facebook thing today of fucking Frosty the Snowman. Saw this video of Frosty the Snowman.
Can't do
I
it.
can't look at Frosty the same way anymore.
I can't fucking do it.
It was bad. There was this one video. I hadn't laughed that hard all weekend, and for a while.
Oh yeah.
It was like a Mystery Science Theater, a AMV Hell type video for hentai, and it was like they go through like these gross segments and stuff as is typical with a hentai video, and then there's just this one where it's like a guy is playing with a woman's clitoris, and you just hear, you hear him tuning a radio. It was like 5 seconds, but it was just. Once it hit what was happening, it was just immediate, like, holy fucking shit, that's brilliant. Like
It was all brilliant. It was in the vein of one of your videos, DA, like the commercial one.
Yeah, commercial break.
Yeah, the same vein as that, except with like an actual like a commercial like buffer, right? Or what do they call those? Yeah, it was same thing.
Whatever.
Just god damn.
But yeah. It was and then they had the fucks given video from that charity event from ASEN or AWA.
That was
Which
good.
was really good. And yeah, they had this whole thing of a spoof video about the pro competition from AWA. And it's like fuck Celia, fuck Mabaroshi Studios, this whole thing in it. Nate has a copy of it. He said he's gonna put it up somewhere.
Please, I need that one too.
That was amazing. It reminded me a lot of which Ralph pointed it out that weekend. Of there's some editors who would make stuff like that on YouTube amongst the circle of editors that I knew, like DBZ Pack and
Yep.
stuff. Which I was in one of his videos for all of the editors and stuff, and yeah, it was a lot of fun. Then what else did we do? We had our panels, which somebody currently in this podcast had to duck out or
Pro.
whatever.
Huh? You
Terrible.
fuck you.
Oh, I have to go. And
I
I
gotta-
can't even. I cannot.
I
I could
gotta
literally
get him.
not think of anything that you would want to do.
Exactly.
There's a league going on. It must be played. Yeah, DA ducked out for autographs as he does. Bastard.
It is.
But,
What it is. You guys, you guys do the game. This is
What?
not unexpected of me.
It's not unexpected.
And I
it's just-
said I was gonna duck out. I didn't just go, Saya.
yeah, but like,
At this time,
I just want you to care more,
hey,
man. About
did
our,
I
about our
not? Did I
brand.
not go up to the watch session? Did I not stay there the entire time? Did I not kill it with my videos?
You did.
All right,
Guess we just need more late night panels for you.
or just something
When you have
during
time.
something I don't care about. It'd be fine, but
But yes, the whatchamacallit, the 101 went off without a hitch. We actually had some people. They streamed it. They streamed most of the fan art theater stuff, and we had some people on stream, which was really cool. We had some people in for the watch session, and especially near the end because that's when the hentai competition was about to happen. So people were just filling in for that. And then I showed off some episodes of Let's Brew, which 2 people came to, and they left. So, you know what? I'm fine with that. And what else did we do? We actually had Pizza Popolis this year. Thank God.
Yeah, really though.
well, some of us did.
Well, BG had his later.
Oh, all right. His is fine. Him ducking out a piece of populace, that's fine. It's a Yoma tradition. But me
Yeah.
ducking out of the panel, oh no, you can't
We didn't
enjoy
do Pizza Popolis
yourself.
last year either, and the year before that, you two didn't come. It was just me and Mike.
No,
Yeah.
no, we were
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
We showed up
No, you
later
weren't.
though. We showed
There
up
was
later.
one year where it was just Ralph and I.
That was
I
2
don't
years ago
remember that
now.
one. I don't remember that one.
I remember.
Last year, you
Patrick-
guys showed
Patrick
up late.
Bob remembers. Oh, and we had Adam this year.
Yeah.
What else? So, game room. I went there, watched BG for a bit. He apparently got destroyed.
He
To
said
the point now.
he said he didn't get destroyed. He just got up against somebody really strong in the first match, and then he got it. He got through a few matches and losers.
But from things I'm seeing him post on Facebook, he's dropping Cassie.
Yeah. Well, they nerfed the shit out of her, and he kept trying to play her.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, he valiant effort for sure. Oh man, crap in my throat. And what? There's nothing really else that I can think of. I did want to go to some of the improv stuff that they had there, but circumstances being, you know, Ralph being near death, didn't want to be like delaying. You just sit here and die while I go up and do comedy skits. Okay, bye. But so how did autographs go as a whole for you, Mr. Brown?
Very successful. I had to finagle it a little bit sometimes.
Oh, fucking tell about how you hoodwinked the dude who said you couldn't line up.
Hoodwinked?
Yes! Yes! Don't call it anything else.
It's
You know what you
actually
did.
a very good word for it. Okay, so the rule was this year no lining up before an hour before it actually started, which is a fine rule sometimes if it is enforced. But people were milling about maybe 15, 20 feet away, you know, waiting for it to open to swarm in the front of the line. And the dude that was running the line, he was standing right by the front of the line. And he was like, nobody come up to me, no questions or anything. Ask him when the line starts. So I walk up to him, like, no questions. I was like, no questions about the autographs. I was like, I have no questions about the autographs. I have a question about your shirt. And we started talking about his shirt. And this was maybe a minute or two before the autograph session starts. And he was standing in a way that he couldn't see my left hand. And I had my iPod out looking at the time, waiting for it to click down. and we're talking, and then once the time started, I took one step to the right, and I was in front of the line, and he's looking like, what? I'm like, I didn't ask you a question about the autographs.
What a wing.
And I told BG if he had the authority to kick me out of the line, he would have. He absolutely would have. But yeah,
Just what a wing.
but see, things like that I don't like doing. That was a last resort. Cut
But
my
fuck
life
it, I'll
into
do it.
pieces. I'll do it if I have to.
This is my last.
I'll do it if I have to, because there are.
Chances are dynamite. Oh,
Kill me.
But there were a lot of people, and I'm like, I'm not getting in a position where I want to be, so I'm gonna have to make this happen, and I did. Other than that,
And now Trump's the president. How do you feel?
yeah,
It's your fault.
That was the chain of events. Sure
Mhm.
thing.
That one guy is like, you know what? Because of this guy right here, I'm voting for Trump.
And he was the one vote that pushed it over, even though the
Yeah.
popular vote did not matter at all.
Nope.
Oh boy.
I did discover
But,
that I've been in a lot of autograph lines, and I mean a lot of autograph lines. This is the first time this has ever happened. I realized that I hate it so much. It was this girl. Her time was done. It was an Ian Sinclair autograph line. Her time was done, but she just stood maybe a foot to the left of Ian and just was still just talking to him as people were getting their autographs, taking time away from them. So he like they show, hey, could you sign this DVD? Oh, I've seen that show. It's about hey, could you sign this DVD? I don't know what that show is about. What's it about? And she was just standing there talking for maybe 20 minutes, and nobody was doing anything about her. I'm just like, brrr. So when my time came up, she was just saying, oh, what's that? And I took one step right in front of her and blocked her path to Ian, and I just continued to talk to him, and she was not a factor because screw her. Yep. I very successful. I always bring extras in case I get extra signed. Some of them did get signed, some of them didn't. All in all, I got roughly everything that I wanted.
All right.
Yep. Pretty successful.
Anything else that you did at the con?
Autographs. JoJo panel. JoJo.
What else did
autograph
you do
session.
besides autographs? Well, autographs.
I didn't say that.
Yes, you did. I'm like, did you do anything else? Autographs. That is what you said.
No, I said JoJo.
After autographs.
No, I said JoJo photo session, a photo shoot.
You could probably catch yourself on stream right now. It's probably caught up.
Never mind. Hey, how about them Trumps? But no, the JoJo photo shoot was amazing. There were so many Jolenes. I was just so happy, and I'm seeing people like, holy crap, it's Funny Valentine, and there's Sugar Mountain, and I'm just freaking out. Like, I never thought I'd see these people. Of course, there were like 20 Jotaros because penis and mouth, but who cares about that? Friday, autographs. Saturday, autographs and JoJo. And pizza populous.
Oh, the fucking bakery too.
Oh, sweet cheese.
Forget about that. Best chocolate chip. So, with me trying food things, I have this mentality of if your base is good, then the extra stuff.
You just got very
fancy
low, Mike.
Stuff I leaned back. Sorry. If your base is good, then like the things you do extra should be good as well. So that's like I like things usually plain, but when I've tried extra stuff usually on top of that, then I'll usually enjoy myself. So for cookies, I just like me a good chocolate chip cookie. This bakery had the best fucking chocolate chip cookie I've ever had in my entire life. This is not a joke. Like, I took one bite and I was like, holy shit. Like, I wanted to buy more.
Yeah, that's why
I bought
BG,
two,
that's
and
why
I'm
me
like,
and DA kept going there.
it's like no.
That place is amazing.
Yeah, it is.
And
I need to find.
I've gone back there twice since Yoma. Neither time they've had the tiger tails, and I am
Really?
pissed. I'm like, so when are you guys getting the tiger tails? And they're like, yeah, don't know. Like, okay, great, thanks, great business.
Oh, you've been there twice this week already.
It's been a long week.
That's 3 days.
You don't have to call me out in front of everybody.
So literally the
Embarrass
majority
me.
of the majority of the days you've gone there, unless you've gone twice in one day, which in that case
No,
is
I
probably
haven't.
worse. Yeah, it's really nothing. I mean, like the other fun thing that we did was our friends Kelly and Amber came back to the room and we played a bunch of Mario Party, which Team Wario.
Team Wario.
Team fucking Wario.
Now, I don't know if this was a symptom of your drunkenness or your terrible memory, but you were typing it up. You were like, what was the name of it? Wario Squad, Waluigi Squad. You said Waluigi Squad, and I was, that's not even anything right.
Oh, that was I don't even know, dude. I don't even know.
do.
It could have been just my bad memory kicking in. Who the fuck knows? Like, honestly.
It's probably just a little bit of column A, a little bit of column B.
Possibly.
Or probably a little bit of column A, a lot of column B. You choose which one is which.
Yeah, true
But-
enough.
But I led our team to the first and only victory of the night.
Dude,
the
that last
hardest-
round.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, that last round though, where you were Bowser, and it was just like one fucking heart in that one game. Oh god, that was like the most stress I've had in a game since Zelda 2. I was like concentrating so hard. Like if that were like a Let's Play, it would have been bad, just because it just would have been nothing,
Silence.
no sound, just hammer, and finally. Oh boy. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. I'm actually like, because literally just that night, I'm looking forward to. Yeah. Looking forward to OhioCon and actually not going to the con.
Yeah,
and just
no, I'm definitely
playing games
forward
and
to
hanging
hanging
out.
Yeah.
Like and that will be like guaranteed. I will play 5 nights then. Like,
Yeah, no, that'll be a solid weekend. Do you think BG will come, DA?
Ugh. Well, why don't we ask him? Huh? Oh.
chirp, 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 chirp.
Good.
Wherever he
The
is
joke,
out
the
there
joke was
somewhere.
picked up. Yay, I'm so happy.
But yeah, overall solid YomaCon.
Oh yeah, no, amazing Yomicon.
Oh.
Looking forward to again next year.
Thursday night when you were not there, me, BG, and Pro went to Nikki's, which is an amazing pizza place.
Oh, did you find out what that was?
What?
The thing that came out with that was on like the platter that they set on fire and then put the fire out.
No, I didn't.
We have no idea what that is yet.
Yeah, this lady had a huge platter, and she just put some alcohol on it, set it on fire, and it smelled amazing.
Like the whole place went from smelling good to smelling I'm drooling. Like it's not
good.
It wasn't even on a skillet, so it wasn't something like skillet based. It was just she just set the fucking entire plate on fire, and then put it out and then served it, and it just oh my god, it smelled so good.
Yeah, hopefully, if I am not my normal sick as crap self this next year, I will take more days off for YomaCon. This is what I'd like to do, but I'm me.
Yeah,
So I can usually only afford
you know,
one day
yeah,
off.
you're forgetful, and sometimes your body can't keep up. Even just for a second, it can't keep up.
Yep. Well, I'm just like fucking happy that I didn't catch this whatever plague that you got.
True.
Like immediately once you got out of my car, like I took my hand sanitizer, it's just like it's like not today, not today.
No, no, I can't even say it. Like,
And I'm not sick.
I got
Well,
orange-
no more than normal.
Yeah.
guzzled orange juice. I was like, nope, vitamin C, nothing but vitamin C.
Oh, there was a point where like I went to I was in BG and I went to the gas station and I had gotten like some water bottles or something. I was about to place like a water bottle in the seat that you were in. I'm like, nope. I don't want anything near like going my face. I don't want anything touching that seat for like 5 days. Not happening. Not happening.
Oh.
So yeah. That was the thing.
Yeah, it was a fun con. Jesus.
Yeah. It was quite the downturn at the end for Ralph.
I mean,
Well,
Not
who
a
cares
laugh mark.
about that?
clearly.
So, I have seen Doctor Strange. Have you guys seen Doctor Strange?
Nope.
Nerp.
So that'll be next week. We'll talk about that.
Hopefully.
Yep.
I'm looking forward to talking about it.
What was
The,
it about that?
Yeah, button scenes were pretty good.
That's what I heard.
The what else? Is there anything else that I've done in the
Oh,
last
yep, it's
2
there.
days?
Cool story.
I'm trying to think if there's anything else I've done in the last 2 days.
Has
Besides
anybody seen
vote.
The Walking Dead?
No.
No,
Oh,
you can talk about it though.
Poop butt.
What we talked not as it's the there was no episode that played from after Ezekiel.
Yes.
Yeah, I haven't seen it yet. It's probably Daryl heavy though, isn't it? Is it that one?
Yes.
Now I gotta see it.
Okay. How often do ridiculously catchy, stupid, annoying, great songs get stuck in your head?
Not that often for me, actually.
Every once in a while.
Fear this episode
No,
because
Really?
that's the other show. That's the other show.
I've been singing the song. Daryl is systematically tortured with a song and, light deprivation and food deprivation, things like that. But mostly with a song, and that song is stupid good, and I've just been singing it, and I hate myself for singing it because it sucks, but it's amazing. But yeah, it was a good episode, but nothing really happened.
Fun. Yeah, I haven't really. I've had that picture up the whole damn time. I just
Good.
realized.
What?
I've had the Trump-Clinton stand picture up the whole damn time. I just noticed.
I mean, it's
It's a good picture. It's a good picture.
Really quickly,
Really?
but it may not be really quickly since you're struggling to find anything. I am caught up with My Hero Academia.
Woo!
that last page.
I don't want to sound pompous or anything, but I super expected that.
I mean, of course, something like that was gonna happen, but
They were
that.
coy with their power. They were super coy with it. So, and she was interested in Deku, and my first thought was, oh, she's just, he's main character, girls like him. And I'm like, no. Because
No, this is a little different.
because I remember one moment, and I went back and reread it after I read that chapter, and it's just the girl takes a swipe at him, and Deku goes, scratching. That's weird. And I'm like, yes, it is. So my mind had not immediately gone to, because they were always talking about, oh, there's a traitor in here and stuff like that. So my mind had not immediately gone to her, but I was like, it is a good chance that it might be her. But yeah, that holy crap.
Yeah, and the fact that now he's got Midoriya's blood. That's God.
But you can't duplicate powers, I don't think so.
But if he's if what All For One has given this guy any semblance of his power, like we think might have happened, this could be the way that he gets back One For All. It could be like, we don't know it. There's so many ways that this could go. But if he can corner Deku and essentially make him say, "You're going to transfer your power to me," and he ingests his blood at that moment,
Yeah.
One for All is gone. That's what I'm saying. There is so many things that they could do. Like, of course, this may fail. Like before he drinks, before he had able to put the blood into him, it could be stopped by what's his name, Explodey Hands.
Okay, no, I don't think the plan is to drink the blood to get the one for all, because it can be done with any DNA. It could have been done with hair or anything, and she was so close to him, and her power is ingesting blood, so she's gonna clone him.
Think so?
And do something, because it could have just been hair or skin or anything.
But yeah, true enough. Again, that was just immediately what my head went to. Like, this could go to like some ransom, like theft of one for all.
Nah, Deku is way too protected, and he's super good.
Exactly.
I don't get the exactly there.
No, he's super good. So that if he was put into that corner, that could work.
No, if he's put into that corner, he's wrecking his body. He's like, all right, if I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die, and y'all gonna die.
Remember what All Might did to fucking One for All? I mean, All for One. Get ready. I'm channeling it. We good.
Oh boy.
He just starts exploding, fucking joint by joint.
Yeah, I'm looking very much forward to this week's chapter, just to see any resolution to this. One thing that I was just upset about, I don't know, I do like a little bit of romance and stuff in my shonens, when, I always forget her name.
Chizu Oka. I know it's O something.
Yeah, the
Chizu.
Gravity Girl.
Uranaka?
Where she's just like,
Ochiro Uraraka.
yeah, where she's just like, yeah, I'm shelving these feelings. And I was like, no.
Yeah, give me something there.
Yeah. Like,
I hope that doesn't end up like a Hinata deal.
Well, like, I feel like there's at least some build up to that was seemingly natural versus literal no interest. I love you. Oh, okay, I guess I love you now too. And like all the build up that they had for the two main characters is just like literally the same thing, just with the other main character. I love you. I don't. Well, now I do.
We've reached that point now.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Looking forward to One Piece, seeing how all this shit goes down. He's fighting a fucking army right now.
I think pudding is evil.
What?
I don't want to. There's something that she said in the chapter. She said, "Oh, I'm being too presumptuous. You've never said anything to me about marriage." And when she first met Luffy and the crew, she said she met Sanji, and Sanji said, "I'd like to marry you, but I can't."
Yep.
So something is a lie there.
Yep.
There's something. She's evil. I don't want this. Don't do this to me, Oda. Think about me.
Well, he's like opening up fan letters. I have bail from a King Brown from Detroit, Michigan. It was just one word. Don't.
And then a second later comes in, please.
It's like, I can't read this. Don't let her be good. Okay. No.
At the request of King Brown, Detroit, Michigan, pudding is evil. DG just turns to me. Like, look, that just got way out of hand. I don't know what happened.
He was
wires were crossed.
He'd give you that look, and you would just run.
Here's to my biggest fan. The fuck?
No, he
A lot of stuff happened last week.
He just turned and be like, "Really, bro? Really?"
But yeah,
I think it was just. I don't think there'd even be words. It would just be a very quaint look of disappointment.
Oh, I don't think BG be silent about that at all. His love of One Piece is way too strong.
BG has looks though.
yes, he does.
His look. I can imagine it. That just very, very distinct.
And then I just
Facial
dropped my
features.
head in shame. Sorry. It was my fault.
I did this. It was me. All right. We'll end the episode with that. With the imagination in our minds of BG's look of shame.
Yeah.
Thank you, everybody, for this episode of watching this episode of the podcast of stuff. Next week, hopefully, we'll be able to talk about Doctor Strange and any other things, and hopefully, the world hasn't caught on fire yet. I am hopeful that it doesn't. I have faith. So thank you. We will see you next week.
Possibly. Later.